Fork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Will put total leather and we'll get started. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field and they'll have the ball first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare every game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some way.
Turning it on! Got the first down. Looking for more. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Newton. It's complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down.
Breaks free! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Illini! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
In a split backfield. Leaves it with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hansen. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 30. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. And the Huskers have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the boot, looking for his man. He'll take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Fighting Illini pinned deep in their own territory, trying to find some breathing room on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
And, man, when a quarterback can do that, it just dictates everything to the defense. I mean, you could tell. He puts his foot in the ground, he gets north-south, picks up yards fast on the QB keep. That defense better be aware of his ability.
They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2-down territory there and you take a shot on 3rd and run it on 4th, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun than back in...
Loose in the middle. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now the play fake. Pressure coming.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
To the air, it's Newton. Grab near the sticks, it's Dixon. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He's looking to throw. Trying to bull his way in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to fire. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. And And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. Back to pass. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Looking for room. It's Valentine. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. The give on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got it behind the line. It's Mahoney. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Reads it, fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Newton. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the catch down the right side. Open spaces. Touchdown, Illinois. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up the safety.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his...
Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good home.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On the ground, it's Valentine. After the filthy move, he's got room. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. 3rd quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Pulls it in. It's Hansen. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Going to sling it on second down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team.
Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Unloads quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Offense gets set for second down. Give to the back. Turns it on at midfield. Bulldozes his way through. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.